Hi everybody, Dr. Joe and Carl here with another episode of Field Notes with Carl. One of our viewers had reached out to us and asked if we would discuss joint supplements, so that's what we'd like to talk to you a little bit about today. One of the most important things that I think is important about joint supplements is to remember that they are not regulated by any governing body, including the FDA, which means that there is no one to confirm that what is on the ingredient list and to the content that it is actually there. So you want to make sure that you're using a company that is well established, that has a good reputation, and that is preferably veterinary recommended, so that you know that what is in that product is not only safe, but is also effective for your pet. The other thing is that you want to make sure that those ingredients are bioavailable, meaning that if the cat or dog takes it orally, and it's just passed in the feces, that's not going to help their joints out. So you want to make sure that the route that it's given is also beneficial to them so that they can use it in their joints. And again, that is going to come from your veterinarian. Speaking of ingredients, the two main ingredients in any joint supplements is glucosamine and chondroitin. Those are the building blocks of your cartilage, and your cartilage is the soft material that sits over the bones in your joints. So when you hear of people who have bone-on-bone arthritis, it's because their cartilage has broken down and the subchondral bone is exposed. And that subchondral bone is actually what's painful in a joint, aside from tendon or ligament tears in the joint. So maintaining that cartilage is very important to have good, healthy joints that are not painful. So other ingredients that are included besides the basic glucosamine and chondroitin are MSM. That's a sulfur-based compound that acts like an anti-inflammatory that's not quite as strong as a pharmaceutical anti-inflammatory, but can decrease inflammation in the joint. There are things like turmeric, or there are things like boswellia, or there are other things like hyaluronic acid and collagen, and those can all help the joints as well. One of the bigger ingredients is green-lipped mussels. That is a source of chondroitin. So you see that a lot in joint supplements, green-lipped mussels. It's also a source of omega-3s, EPA and DHA, which can also act as an anti-inflammatory to decrease pain in those joints as well. So when do you start joint supplements? So a dog like Carl, he's a big breed dog, as well as having very little self-preservation skills. He likes to launch off of things, unbeknownst to the fact that he weighs 85 pounds and that it could hurt his joints in the future. So I chose to start him on a joint supplement when he was younger. I started him about 1.5 years of age. And that way I'm using a joint supplement as a prevention to prevent his cartilage from breaking down and to keep his joints as healthy as I possibly can as he ages. There's nothing wrong with starting it once your pet starts to develop symptoms of joint distress. You're just not going to get the full force of that supplement of the glucosamine and chondroitin keeping their cartilage strong if you're using it once the cartilage has started to break down. So in young dogs and young cats, I would recommend a basic glucosamine and chondroitin supplement, to where in our older patients or more senior or geriatric patients, I would recommend a joint supplement that has those additional anti-inflammatories in them. The turmeric, the collagen, the MSM, the boswellia, eggshell membrane, all of those ingredients are going to be ones that are going to be more beneficial in our senior pets than our younger dogs and cats. I think any large breed dog or any dog that's going to be a sporting animal or very active or has no self-preservation skills like Carl, those guys, I would definitely keep them on a joint supplement from the time that they were young until the time that they were an adult. That's kind of the gist of joint supplements. If you guys have any questions about it, please give us an email. If you have a topic that you would like us to discuss, please let us know as well. You can email us at info@drjoepetvet.com. Thanks so much.